He's Superman's enemy, but has also got a heart of his greatest weakness. Hey guys, today I'll be covering the origins of Metallo. Metallo is one of Superman's most recognizable foes and also one of his strongest, seeing as how he actually has a heart made from kryptonite. He's no longer human, instead he's actually a cyborg. Basically starts with a man called John Corbin who actually moonlighted as a thief and a criminal. Killing an investor, he actually believed that he had pulled off the ultimate crime. But one night, he actually he lost control of his car and flew off the road, tumbling down a hill. His body was then discovered by an elderly professor who discovered his body was beyond repair. So taking him back to his laboratory, he he worked on Corbin's body, fusing his human body parts with metallic ones. When Corbin awoke, he had no idea what was going on, but the professor explained to him that he had an accident and was no longer human, instead now had a metallic body with rubber skin. The professor also explained that he had to run on uranium in order to survive, but each piece of uranium would run out in just one day. He did mention that there was a secondary power source, but before he could tell him what it was, a rock slide came tumbling to his house and caused the professor to have a stroke. He didn't die though. The next day, Corbin decided to go out into the real world and become part of the Daily Planet. With that, he met Clark Kent, aka Superman, and when they shook hands, Corbin's incredible strength was possibly a match for Superman's. So Clark had to fake being injured by a handshake, otherwise he would have guessed he was Superman. But when Superman actually went off to a crime scene, Corbin decided to raid a testing site and steal some more uranium. But with that, he also raided a few more specimens. When it was on the radio, the newsman described the event as being the work of someone who is not human, coming to the conclusion that whoever did it was not human, but rather a robot. They even nicknamed Corbin Metallo. Since they didn't know it was Corbin yet, he actually thought that the name Metallo fit. But when Corbin caught up with Lois Lane outside of the planet, he actually got in the way of a mob attack on her life by jumping in front of the bullets. This immediately made her come to the conclusion that Corbin must be Superman. Not only that, but she also confessed her love for him as well. Corbin came up with an idea to make his own Superman suit and go around as Superman trying to pretend to be him. But he actually used his powers to steal many things, including more uranium. But when he returned to the professor to ask what the secondary power source was, he explained that it was actually kryptonite. Using this substance would last longer than uranium would, plus it would give him an edge against Superman. But Corbin was very close to the edge of death from his experiences. But he attempted to woo Lois Lane with his Superman costume and his abilities, but it was at that moment that he actually died. In the years that followed, Metallo would be revamped and gotten a completely new origin story and a completely new look. But his powers include super strength and the ability to fire a kryptonite laser from his heart, since it's made of pure kryptonite. But he's also bulletproof as well. Well guys, that's it for Metallo. Be sure to like and subscribe and comment what you think down below, and I'll come back next week to give you more origin stories. See you guys.